Cap didn't die this movie, because that was the one death we were all expecting.
And
his first scene when he shows up was one of the most badass scenes.
Oh,
in
right
Marvel.
at the subway area.
Yeah, right in the subway.
The whole theater
when it looks like
roared.
Scarlet
when
Witch
that
and Vision were gonna get my theater too. Like they're gonna get jacked up. Like Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive were just wrecking things, and then
can I just call this out? Because I did not like. I mean, this might be something minute, but I did not like Captain America's outfit. I didn't like that they just.
He's
put him
been
in all
through
dark.
some things. Damn it!
Glorious beard, though.
It was bland. I'm sorry.
That beard, though, that beard made up for everything.
Weird. But why is he wearing all
He's just bland.
He was doing covert ops. Like he went down the spy route.
Okay, you know what? That's the whole point. He's got no star. His boots are all dirty. He hasn't had clean clothes in the last 2 years.
Okay,
he's hobo Merca.
Okay, so if he were
He's
wanting
Merca.
if he wanted to do real covert ops, he wouldn't look like a Captain America. He would be like, I don't know, just like wearing a regular thing. It's just like you got a star.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, for me, I felt like there wasn't enough.
A black star.
There wasn't enough. There wasn't enough Cap in this, in my opinion. Like it wasn't enough of Cap.
And they did say there'll be more Cap and Scarlet Witch in number 4, but that's for the next discussion.
Also, I think we've got enough Cap. I mean, we've seen him in his own movies. Like we've seen Captain America, Winter Soldier, Civil War. We've seen him. I like that they focus more on the other characters.
I love that they did focus on Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is
my
arguably the
gosh,
MVP of the movie.
He took it.
But I do agree that Cap, I guess because we've seen his evolution the strongest.
I hate to interrupt. You guys have to continue without me. I'm actually going for my second viewing of Infinity War.
I'm doing mine on Thursday.
So I'm going to peace out from the chat. These guys will continue, but keep tuned for part 2 because I definitely, after second and possibly third viewings, will have more to say.
We'll have a
everything.
sleepover. How about that?
We'll have a sleepover and do a 4-hour-long podcast.
All right, bye, Canya.
Bye.
But we're still on the air.
We're still on the air. She's leaving very, very quietly. But the next thing that we were going to talk about, and I mean, you were already talking about this. Doctor Strange took the movie. He took it and went.
Yes.
All right. And his team up, so his first meeting was with, of course, Bruce Banner, right? You know what that kind of reminded me of? There was a comic...
What, the cameo in Thor? Or
No, it was like Silver Surfer that... was that Infinity Gauntlet? When he just kind of like fell in the sky and then he landed in Doctor Strange's thing and Doctor Strange was like, who the hell are you?
In the Sanctum.
Yeah, but essentially it was like that. And then he met with Bruce... And the next was with Iron Man. There was a lot of comic relief in that little bit of a meeting first. But what did you guys think about that team up? Did you think that team worked?
I thought that team was great.
Yeah.
They work great as a group of people who work in the same space.
Yeah.
And it was really cool what Doctor Strange did with his portal gun fingers. But like, the contrast in power levels is like huge. Okay, so you got a guy who can...
The tech guy.
Yeah, you got the tech guy. You got the guy who can get white stuff in your face. And
we're talking about webs, just so you know.
Yeah. We're talking about, okay.
We'll have the X-rated version of this podcast later. Just saying.
And then you have the Sorcerer Supreme just doing a shadow clone jutsu, and then whipping things. And
truthfully, the Titan team arguably had the, I guess, more broad and power-based skill set as opposed to the Wakanda team.
Yeah, Wakanda was more centralized.
Wakanda was muscly.
Versus Wakanda.
Yeah.
But in terms of the team that should have been able to, I guess, save the day, the Titan team had the best shot.
Yeah.
But you see, here's the thing now. Sorry, let's just recap the team here. There's Iron Man, there's Doctor Strange,
Star-Lord.
there was Star-Lord, there was Spider-Man.
Mantis.
So basically like the Guardians.
All right.
And a lot of them just did the whole, dissipation. Right, so now the last people that are stuck there is Tony
maybe
and
Nebula, but in theory.
No, Nebula definitely.
Nebula's there.
Nebula's definitely there.
But I don't know how they're gonna get out of that space. I mean,
she has her ship. She flew there.
She got there somehow.
Is it still there?
Yeah,
she got there
Nothing
somehow.
happened?
I mean, Thanos did drop a moon on them.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little
Which
worried
was
about them
badass
there.
as hell.
Yeah.
Why did he have to crunch it up into little pieces and sprinkle it on the planet?
Because he also kind of didn't want to get hurt, but he had the gauntlet.
He could just teleport out onto the other side of the planet, hit it, teleport back just to see if they're dead, because heroes are never dead when you don't see them die.
That's comic books for you.
Is it kind of like cool guys don't look at explosions? Is that?
Yeah, exactly. So he's going to do that.
The audience's reaction when he motioned towards the moon, there was like a dent on the moon for a second. And I was like, no. Yeah. And it's like, yeah.
And then the other person that I really want to give a shout out to was Scarlet Witch. Holy, did that girl ever bring
so happy that they established her as an Omega level threat.
That's right.
Because she is an Omega level threat.
She can end it.
If House of M kind of reestablishes in comic books, but the girl can wreck stuff. She is up there. There's a reason why she has that weird relationship with Vision, because he sees her as an equal. So
and then he got depowered as hell. That's what I was a little bit sad about. It's like right from the beginning. Oh, no phasing thing?
No.
Bro.
You needed to do that, because if Vision and Scarlet Witch were there with that power set with the Wakanda team, it should have been pretty much over from the jump. Yeah. But to have Vision compromised for almost the entire movie, it humanized him for one. Yeah. Because in Age of Ultron, he was very much, I am God. And when you got to actually see him with his fleshy side, like they definitely were just trying to make him more relatable.
Well, like maybe if they show a little bit of that power in the beginning, and then you take it away, and show him in a sweater vest, because I love Tom King's The Vision.
That Vision fan.
That's just what I want.
He got stabbed. He wasn't expecting it. Shit happens.
Now, did you guys think the decision making? And I know that this plays into the emotion and all that kind of stuff, but Vision was already like, "Hey, man, sacrifice me. If you have to kill me, you don't have to just take out my stone. Just be done with it, because he understands the real sacrifice of it's either me or it's going to be half of your world. Why are you guys even thinking about this?
Half
right?
their universe. This is someone whose mind is combined with Bruce, Tony, Jarvis, the Stone. He's got a lot of intelligence. He's got a lot of pragmatism, and he's also got some love in there. But I think all that intelligence outweighs that love, and he's just like, look, just
do
go.
it.
See, and on that vein is why I thought it was stupid, because the Infinity Stones are primordial forces. They essentially are like the Phoenix Force and will always be there in the universe. You can't create you can't destroy something that ultimately creates. So for him to be like, oh, we're just gonna do that, for me, I was sort of this naivety of the Time Stone. Do you not know what these things do? Why? I thought he maybe should have focused on, maybe we should find a way to get this off of me and figure out how to harness its power, as opposed to, let's destroy it and that'll fix everything. Thanos can't destroy half the universe with just 4 stones. No sense to me.
Or just use the Reality Stone and recreate it back again. I don't know how the Reality Stone works.
Yeah, but shoot, I had a point. It had to do with Vision. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Do you actually buy that he's dead? Shuri, she looked like that she finished up just in time.
Just almost, though.
Yeah, maybe he's somewhere, and then it's Return of the Vision, I'm gonna be God now.
Vision, rebirth.
Well, my initial concept is that I think Shuri downloaded him, or at least downloaded a part of him when she was trying to
Girl knows what she's doing. Yeah.
She's clever. She's turning out to be one of the smartest people in the MCU.
Yeah.
But it was very reminiscent of the scene in the actual Infinity Gauntlet comic book, except it wasn't
Shuri. First of all.
Well, not even then, Thanos, I can't remember, did he rip his heart out? I can't remember what it was in the comic, but yeah, he was just viciously murdered, and even Captain America had his neck snapped. The deaths were a lot more vicious in the comic.
Yeah. I hope it's more vicious than the next one. So I swear I'm a moral person.
I'm starting to question my involvement with this group and him being a part of it, but that's the stuff.
Mind you, he's a Vertigo guy, so
I'm a Vertigo guy.
I'm a Taurus. My birthday's next week. Anyway,
I thought it was today, actually.
No, it's next week.
Oh, next week. Okay. And the other thing that I wanted to bring up as well is with the team ups being said, the Wakanda team. That was a packed team too. I mean, there was no team that wasn't packed, but their decision making was literally more. It was a military tactic because they were fighting these gross looking
hyena alien
hair clumps, and I don't know what they were.
Fake. They were
Venom wannabes.
Venom wannabes. Yeah.
And that's what you thought of?
No.
That
They
thing
look
from
kind of
Doom.
like big maggots.
Yes, the things from Doom. That's what it really is.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I found first of all, the only time that they kind of eliminated a good bunch of them was when Scarlet Witch came.
Yeah.
And the second time was when Thor.
Best entrance ever.
Exactly.
Till the end of time, whenever Thor shows up to do something badass, the Immigrant Song has to play.
Yeah.
That's in my head. That's all that was happening. There needs to be an edit online where they put that song in that scene because, damn.
Yeah.
Like, he just came in with Stormbreaker and wrecked shit.
Here's hoping for Beta Ray Bill in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see Thor's.
See, when we were talking about Idris Elba, I would love to see him as a Beta Ray Bill. I would love to see that.
Idris Elba, Thor's. Damn it, I tried.
A lot of name matching to do here. But I think the Wakanda team was the shooters of the groups. You got the Bucky, Rocket Raccoon, you got Falcon, Captain America, Widow. You got the shooters.
War Machine.
War Machine,
The ones that look good in a war scene.
Yes.
Versus Spider-Man.
Versus Spider-Man, right? They did it on purpose, I'm pretty sure. But,
I don't know, because Iron Man would have been pretty awesome in that scene.
He's needed for character development in space.
Yeah.
Like when his fin funnels came out, all the Gundam. Like I was just waiting for him to just start shooting beams everywhere. I'm like, oh, where's Char?
It's too good.
Did you guys think that teamwork though? Like, because of the fact that, they were kind of cut in half there a little bit. Part of them was like Team Titan and then Team Wakanda. Did you think that it made sense that they were who they were teamed up with?
Absolutely. We had the war tacticians in Wakanda. Yeah. I mean, I don't see Star-Lord being a tactician that much compared to everyone else who was there already.
He already had sass, and he was just with, 7 people?
Right?
And then you generally had the thinkers with the goofballs on Titan, which balanced each other out. And then you had Thor kind of running off with Rocket, who looks at him as a noble figure, but also feels like he needs to talk some sense into him because he's too naive for his own good. Yeah. Like, that dichotomy worked out. And then Teen Groot playing his defender for half the movie was hilarious.
Team Groot cared about nothing until he needed to be the arm for that new weapon.
Which is a great tie-in. Like, comic books are beautiful for, tying a bunch of strings together. And these, that was the moment where I felt as okay, this is an entire universe, and they interact with each other. Even though they've been doing this for 10 years, that was the moment for me.
That was it? The arm?
Yeah, it was the arm thing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you know what I really loved was when Groot and Captain America met, and he was like, I am Groot. And he was like, I am Steve Rogers.
That was great.
Thor being fluent in Groot.
I took it as a minor on Asgard.
So Chewie situation there.
And even Peter Quill tried to lower his voice to speak with an English accent, old English accent.
Are you copying me?
Was hilarious.
You've been gaining weight.
The banter between them two and the banter between Tony and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Amazing. It felt like Bendis wrote those scenes, even though he had no attachment to them. It was hilarious.
That's part of the joy of seeing our characters come together, right? It's that banter, it's that interaction. How's he going to react to this guy? It's great because people thought that Doctor Strange had so many parallels to Tony Stark.
And then they meet, and it's butting heads.
And they don't like each other.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Well, magic guy and science guy.
Right. It makes sense.
They're the Pokemons of Marvel, Avengers, right? Well, no, technically Fantastic Four could be the Pokemons of Avengers.
Okay, what do you mean Pokemon?
Yeah.
You know what, guys?
I'm confused at this comparison.
Because so many elements and so many personalities and Xing, things out. Water and fire don't work out kind of situation.
Oh, we're talking about dichotomy type stuff.
You're talking about their weaknesses and strengths.
That's right.
I get it.
There we go.
And what do you, and overall, did you guys like how it ended?
I loved it.
Oh no, that's almost shot for shot. That's how the comic book ended, and I couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
It was
It was bittersweet
great.
for Thanos too. Like
it's very bittersweet,
yeah.
and like there's so much speculation as to where exactly he was. Was he in the Soul Stone?
Oh, no, it was very vague.
Was he on Gamora's home planet? Which I think I'm leaning
There's more
towards
of a
that's where
chance
he
there?
was. But it was just the weird smile